making that argument. What scholars like Trigby Medinger, Jonathan Z. Smith, Dag Inso, and Paula Corrente have shown is that the categories used to interpret Jesus, a dying God who descends and is exalted, whose followers participate ritually in his death and resurrection, these categories existed in the Mediterranean world well before Christianity arrived. Early Christians did not invent resurrection theology in a vacuum. They drew on the conceptual toolkit available to them. I don't need to beat a dead horse. I've done extensive work on this on my channel with primary sources and interviews with scholars, and the evidence is substantial. And it goes beyond dying and rising God patterns. Dr. Richard C. Miller has done groundbreaking work showing how the gospel resurrection and ascension narratives fit squarely within Greco-Roman translation fable conventions. These are stories where heroes vanish from their tombs and are taken up to the divine realm. In David Litwell has demonstrated extensively how the Gospel's portrayal of Jesus, his miraculous birth, his transfiguration, his post-mortem appearances, mirrors the literary conventions used for divine men and deified rulers across the ancient Mediterranean. And I can't leave out Robin Faith Walsh. She has argued that the Gospel authors were not community scribes recording oral traditions, but educated Greco-Roman literary craftsmen composing creative literature using the tools and conventions of their literary culture. When you put all of this together, the picture is clear. The Christ of the Gospels was built using the literary and mythological building blocks of the ancient world. Trent urges Christians not to be anti-intellectual, to engage with scholarship. Great, I agree. But here's the irony. When you actually follow the scholarship where it leads, when you read Ehrman, Crossan, Frederickson, Allison, Goodacre, Hurtado, Miller, Litwell, Walsh, etc., many others, you don't arrive at Roman Catholicism. You arrive at a picture of Christian origins that is deeply, profoundly human. A charismatic Jewish preacher, or maybe a political rebel, depending on who you ask, was executed. His followers had experiences they interpreted to themselves. And then over decades and centuries, they built an increasingly elaborate mythological, liturgical, and institutional structure around that event, drawing freely from Jewish scripture and the wider cultural world. That's not me being political. That is the mainstream scholarly picture. And if you factor in Richard C. Miller's hypothesis about this, you may not even need to act like there were real visionary experiences that need to be invoked in order for the origin of cult to rise. Think of Mormonism. Did Joseph Smith really have all these actual visions? Or was he making stuff up as he went and constructing a cult using prior templates and ideas? I mean, there are many ways to approach the origins of Christianity, and it doesn't need to only be visionary or hallucination models. I really think his view needs to be put on the table. Now, I want to walk you through something because I think it reveals the entire framework Trent is operating within. And he shows it to you himself if you're paying attention. At around the 2-minute 54 mark, Trent identifies himself as a Catholic.
And as a Catholic, I agree with Dan when he points out...
Fine. And then at 5 minutes and 9 seconds, he says something very telling.
That's silly because all reading involves interpretation, a fact which shows why it would make sense that if God revealed himself, then he might leave an interpretive authority along with the written words in his revelation.
He says that all reading involves interpretation, and then adds that this fact shows why it would make sense that if God revealed himself, he might leave an interpretive authority. That's the Catholic magisterium. He's smuggling in the authority of the Catholic Church as the logical conclusion of biblical interpretation in a video that is supposed to be about engaging fairly with scholarship. He's not asking a question, he's planting a conclusion. Then throughout the middle of the video, Trent praises Dan McClellan every time Dan's arguments happen to line up with Catholic positions over Protestant ones. The canon discussion, the correction on "it is finished" in Greek to telestai, the John 3:16 translation issue, Trent highlights all of it, not because he's following the data, because the data happens to be useful to him in that moment. When scholarship agrees with Rome, Trin celebrates it. When it doesn't, it has an escape hatch already
Hello?
built, and that escape hatch comes at...
Hello?
Hello?
Don't forget the viewings at 1.
I know.
He relinquished it to Jill. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, but he wants enough to fill a small vial.
That's totally
of
fine.
necklace.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's totally fine.
Yeah, she was upset about that, but I'm like, just convince yourself that it's part of his sweatshirt.
We can give him enough to fill up an urn. He deserves an urn. He's still the father. I'm gonna exercise.
Going to do it, take it out, and then James has to find a way to go get it.
I am going to exercise my right as a father and say that James does have some rights here to his son. I would kill you people. I would fucking kill you.
I'm not trying to keep him from his kid.
I would fucking kill you. I don't care how bad I am. I would fucking murder you.
Why are you talking to me like that?
I'm just mad. I'm just expressing myself. I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not talking at you like that.
Juliana just is bothering her, but she was okay with it. At first she wasn't, but he's just gonna give him he's gonna keep it. All James wants is enough to fill a necklace.
Well, that's fine by me. Whatever he wants in that regard, I exercise my right as a father, and that's granted.
And James will have to go to the funeral home and pick it up, just like we do. You know. Juliana's gonna have to go pick up the ashes. So, yeah, I think that this guy is freaking out with Jill because she gets too angry.
Well, this is too much for a 19-year-old to have to do on her own.
And you better believe it. You better believe it. And it's driving me nuts. I want to, hurt some people.
I know.
Number one, Karen. She started this whole thing with Jill this morning.
Oh, God. What happened now?
Jill doesn't want her to bring her ghetto posters there, and she told her that. And she said, I got it covered. I told you I have it covered, and he's not forever 21. She doesn't like that. She doesn't want people to talk like that. She's sick of the drama. She's sick of the ghetto shit. And so she, the posters are all looks like a kid colored them, And Jill, she's going to do the Jamie thing. She'll put her posters together. They'll look like what Jamie used to do.
Has she worked on that yet?
She's doing that tonight.
Okay.
She had to get all the pictures.
Everybody
she didn't have all the pictures yet.
Everybody
she
just
has
needs.
all the stuff.
Everybody just needs to understand that's her. That's all she has. That's all she had left. Jordan is not a real person. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Jordan is not a real person. So that's all she had left. Her dad is not a real person either. You know what I mean? These are just robots with the appearance of personhood.
Yes. Yep. And Adam, I 100% agree with everything you're saying, but I'm getting tired of watching this poor 19-year-old kid go through this and everybody pecking at her head. They need to just back the fuck off and leave her alone. She's got this.
Yeah, and trust her. Well, they're all just trying to help, but their way of helping is to make it about themselves.
That's right. That's exactly what I told Jill. That's too much of making it about you.
Yeah.
Them. They're making it about them. They're not making it about Jeff. And her aunt's like, I took care of you guys. And I'm like, Jill, don't get her on the phone in front of me, because I'm going to say something. When? I have known you for 13 years, and this is the first time I ever met this person.
Right.
We took care of you guys.
We got them when she was what, like 5, 6?
She was 6.
Yeah, because Jeffrey was 7.
Yep. Where were they?
Like, do you think she really?
You guys in Colorado. Where were they?
first time 2 years ago.
And now, Jamie's family, and like you said, they probably have a lot of guilt, but they're stepping up like crazy. Marcy was here last night to bring pictures. Tatum was here the night before. Bubba caught up this morning and helped Juliana rewrite the obituary. You know, I'm impressed, but a little, you know.
No, that's good.
It is good, but I just keep picturing what Jamie would say. But
Well, where the fuck were they when Jamie died?
right.
I don't bereave anybody for their way of grieving, but I'll never forget. I forgive you, but I'll never forget that you went to Bubba's house. You could have walked over there.
Yep, that you didn't come and see those kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
The kids needed you more than Bubba did. He's a grown-ass man. Yeah.
She may act older than 19, and she's got this handled, but she's a 19-year-old kid, and the emotional distress you are causing her. You know, this child has been through more than any of us ever want to have to experience.
Yeah.
I didn't lose a sibling till I was 65 years old, Adam.
Right. You lost your dad. How old were you?
31.
You were 31 when you lost your dad.
That was pretty traumatic to be young and lose somebody like that. But I lost my mother when I was 58.
Well,
it wasn't.
Just think about their life before they got to us was traumatic enough.
Well,
Imagine.
Aunt Karen this. Where were you when they were living in the house with no furniture and eating at the Mission and had to throw all their furniture away because they had bed bugs? Where were you when Juliana told me that they were getting dumped at a daycare center and the cops would have to get called at least once a week? Where were you, Karen?
Right.
You're the aunt of the year. Where were you? Juliana told her, like, Adam, you know Jill. And she just flat out told her, you don't have to come. You can have your own funeral.
Well.
And she's right. This is a private memorial. And if James wants to have a funeral for Jeffrey, no one is stopping him. Because people keep saying that he should be there. And I'm like, but this isn't really a public funeral. It's not something we advertised. Juliana doesn't want him there. And James can have his own funeral. Because I wanted her to have relief, because she's got you and Tom and Grandpa standing at the door, standing guard now. In her mind, you guys are all going to be standing guard at the door. That's how much this is traumatizing her.
Yep.
But Adam, I don't know what he did to her. I don't know. I'm believing that what she said he did to her is true, but I think there's more. Because she hates him. Like, with a passion. She can't even talk about it. Like.
Well, Jeffrey went with him. He was supposed to be taking care of Jeffrey.
Yep.
And all he did was burn down that house and lose all of Jeffrey's memories and then get him addicted to drugs and then abandon him again.
Yep. Yeah, and that's another thing, Karen. Where were you when Jeffrey was homeless and walking, staying with people? Where were you? You aren't. Don't act like you're the aunt of the year.
I don't know if Jeffrey wanted to stay here. I don't know. He really couldn't. All the best I could have ever said was that if you steal anything, I'm calling the fucking sheriff and evicting you. Get out of my fucking house.
You offered him, as soon as Jamie died, the same thing you offered the girls. You tried to get him to stay with you.
Yeah, I framed it in terms hoping he would not take that choice.
Because handling somebody like Jeffrey was going to be hard for people like us.
It's hard to handle Jeffrey as it is Jordan.
Yes.
Just because he can walk and talk like a normal person doesn't make him any less handicapped than her.
Yep. We weren't equipped to handle Jamie.
Right.
This is making me miss her so much. Oh my God.
You ain't lying.
Oh. I miss her so much. I've talked about her so much in the last 5 days. Because she was my friend, you know.
I know. She was my friend too.
And if she was here,
she was your friend too, Papa.
She was your friend, Papa. Oh. Oh, that just made me cry. Oh, Nico, I know. I told Jill the other day, I go, if you start going down a bad road, I'm calling Jamie. She's like, Grandma. And I'm like, you know I can. The one thing I know about Jill, she does not like the ghetto stuff.
Nope.
I was so afraid that she was falling for that, but that's my influence. She fucking hates it because I hate it.
Because it'll just ruin your life, dude.
It does just ruin your life. I've watched it happen so many times.
Look at all my friends. Look at all my ghetto ass friends.
Let me read something to you. This is this made me cry yesterday.
And ghetto doesn't mean rap or anything. I was the only one who liked rap. Me and Jesse, I guess.
What she calls it ghetto, it's white trash.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what she doesn't like.
Yeah, we just mean fucking
ghetto,
poor ass mindset. It's just a poor, drama filled, self-aggrandizing mindset.
So I was worried about Jill, and Chris Palmer said, you need to get home, Grandma's worried about you. So Jill called me and she's like, Chris said you're worried about me. I'm okay, I'm on my way home. And I'm like, thanks Chris for telling on me. But anyway, so Chris said, we were talking about Jill. He said she's such a good person. She'll hang out with Amber a couple more times and then remember why she doesn't. It won't last.
She already is remembering it.
Yeah, and he said it's Jill. She's a smart one.
Yep.
And I said I just get scared. He said, yeah, me too. Look at her family history. But she surprises me every time. She's our family now, and she has the best role model in the world, which that was nice of him to say that. And he said, I credit you for being better than the Sullivans all the time. Without you, I would have ended up like them for sure. I was happiest at your house.
And that's because we don't do that fucking ghetto shit.
And
That
he
ghetto
got away
bullshit.
from the ghetto when he got to our house.
You get all caught up in it, it's like, what else are you gonna do? But once you're outside of that life, you're like, oh, that is fucking nightmare inducing. It sucks. You're on your fucking toes at all times.
Kind of like when you read Marie's post on the GoFundMe. Them girls been through so much. I'm like, oh my God. Please stop.
What?
Please.
What did she say?
That's how she said it. It was a big long paragraph, but it had no grammar in it whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, well, that's how she
She's a
types.
nice person. That's who went up to see Jordan. Marie. They called. Gina called to go up there and then meet them there.
Yeah,
She was out with Marie.
yeah. They were already planning on going up there before this happened. She said he was.
Take him to work and pick him up.
She said he was just sleeping all the time.
Very concerned, huh?
She said he was just sleeping all the time.
Yeah, but it seemed more like go to sleep, Derek, so I can go hang out with these weirdos that I'm gonna hang out with. You know, it seemed more like that. But I get it. I just was getting concerned. You know. But I'm just very protective of her, I guess, and I don't want to see anybody take her down.
Yep.
She worked too hard. You did so much for her, Adam. You got her so far. You know, and I had a little bit to do with that too, but that was mostly you.
Well,
You know, I've been a good female role model. That's
With-
what Chris means.
without you guys' solid backdrop to hold me in line, I couldn't be the guy I am. So, it's a combined effort. Now, it's me because I'm the one who taught her.
Unconditional love that
Yeah.
she never had.
Uh-huh.
That's what you taught her. Unconditional love. Just because you got in trouble, Jill, doesn't mean I'm throwing your ass out of the house.
Yep.
And you were tough. And I applaud you. Yes, Jill.
Well, I learned from my own mistakes. If you guys weren't such hardworking, solid suburbanites, so to speak, you know what I mean? Then I would just be a stupid bum. But I'd be a nice, good, kind-hearted bum. But I'd be a bum. So I have the financial and residential security to give her a good life because of you guys, and then I otherwise taught her discipline. Because I told her she needs to learn it now when she's young and her brain is still plastic, or she's gonna feel like doing the dishes is worse than actually going to the gym and doing a hard workout. Like, it fucks me up. I get all fucked up from doing the dishes because my body is just like, ah!
Yeah, it's like what Grandma said. You should have taught your kids to make their bed when they were little.
Yeah.
And then they would always make their bed.
Yeah. Yep. That's the mistake you guys made that I learned from, and then otherwise I just parented like you guys parented me. I learned from that one mistake, and then otherwise I just did what you guys did. If that makes sense.
Yes, it does, and that's all we could hope for. And I feel like Juliana, like we're gonna go next week and go ahead and file the papers for the name change. We got everything done. We just didn't go down to probate. You know, we got sick, and then all that shit happened.
Yep.
So we're gonna go next week and file the papers because she wants her name to be Zandarsky right now. She is so afraid something will happen to her and you won't be able to sign. But I'm like, then she said, I think Adam does though. He got custody of me.
Yeah.
So he's my parent
Yep.
now.
100%. Anything goes to me. I am the one.
And then she wanted to make sure what happens to Jordan if something happens to Jordan? Do we have to get James involved? And I'm like, well, we can ask, but I think Jordan's a ward of the state. So I think there's no next of kin for that situation. It becomes the state's decision, right?
Yep.
But we can check. Because I don't want her to run into this again, even though I don't think her dad's going to stay alive that long. It's not her dad. I don't think James is going to... He's either going to go to prison or die. Can't keep living that kind of life. But...
Some people can.
Right?
Some people somehow
he got
can.
indicted on February 4th, so he must be going to prison.
For what? Oh, for stealing a car? Yeah, probably.
That fire truck.
Yeah, probably.
It was the Champion fire chief's truck. What was he doing in Champion? Don't tell Jill this, but Marcy said his girlfriend lives across the street from her. I'm like, well, Marcy, you won't have to worry about that. People like that don't stay in places very long. You know, it's not like she owns the house. But I see all this drama. This is the kind of stuff that Jilliana doesn't like. And I don't like it. And I'm tired of talking about it. So, you know, it's just, it was like with the police case. And I'm like, Jill, please, they don't, look, they're nosy. That's why they're calling you and talking to you. They just want to know because it hit the news. They're just nosy. But you don't know when you know. Until there's a trial, you don't get privy to the information. It'll just hit the news. They're not really going to call you. They might call you and say it's going to hit the news. You know, or that we pressed charges or we arrested her or whatever. But, like, these people are just nosy. They're people who are coming out of the woodwork and you don't even really know who they are.
Yep.
And
it's all just drama.
Nosy, Jill. They just want to see what you know because they like the drama and they want to be able to say, I know the family. I know the family of the kid that was killed, or this whole justice for Jeffrey. Oh, that pissed her off so bad. Oh my God, she was so pissed. With that Karen and her family and that whole justice for Jeffrey and Forever 21. That's what made her mad.
Look, I think what she's mad about is that she's just like, where were you people? But she doesn't want to say that to herself. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
she's just like,
she wants to think people cared.
Where were all you people when he was struggling? For you to now come out and be like, justice for Jeffrey. Where was Jeffrey's justice when he was alive? Because we were still planning on finding him help if we could make enough money.
Jefferson, Jamie died, and I'm the one who went to the place and bought all the clothes and stuff that they would need.
Yeah, right.
Where were you?
Right.
Right, you could have cared less about Jeffrey. You just wanted this drama. You could have cared less about him. You thought about him the way most people did, that he was a troubled soul, that it, you know, whatever. But you weren't there for him, so don't walk around acting like you were, because those kids came to us when they were 6 and 7 years old, and you weren't in their life. Now, how much were you actually in their life? Because they'd only been alive for 6 and 7 years.
Yeah, good point.
And before that, Jamie was in their life. Jamie didn't have custody of them for only a couple of years. Before that, she was in their life, and she didn't like Karen. She hated her.
Yeah.
Jamie hated that girl.
Yep.
She hated Karen more than she hated James, by the way.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And the mother. She hated the mother, too. Don't know her name, but...
Give up, Jill.
And another thing
Front cross firebolt.
how
Debuff
are
freezing.
they finding out all
Mono
this
100.
stuff about James if
Debuff
they're not
ignite.
still talking to him?
Combat end.
You know what I mean? They're telling Jill all this stuff about James, and I'm thinking to myself,
Combat end.
how are they finding this out? Unless they're talking to him. Right?
I mean, that seems like a valid deduction to me.
But they're telling Jill they hate him and they're not talking to him anymore. But yet, you're coming up with all this stuff. You're telling Jill all these things.
I took some guy who was friends with James on a ride yesterday.
Ugh. How'd you know he was friends with him?
Aggro.
Because he said he was riding his bike somewhere, and I said, you better be careful out here. And he said,
Combat end.
I said, my stepson was just killed. And he was like, that was my boy, that was my dude.
Combat end.
And then he started going on about James.
Debuff debilitating
And
charge.
he said it in a really, like, excited way. I'm like, bro, what?
Debuff thunderclap.
He's dead,
Debuff
dude.
thunderclap.
Combat end.
He's like, I've been riding my bike for 3 years around here. Nothing happened to me. I'm like, okay, well, when it does, remember that I told you should have been more careful.
Combat end.
See all of that. I can't stand that. You know, I told Juliana that Karen wanting to bring these posters to Jeffrey's memorial after you told her that you had it handled is like taking decorations to a birthday party that you were just invited to.
Yeah, right?
So what happened is she doesn't like the statement, Justice for Jeffrey Forever 21.
Yeah.
And they made these posters that look
She's-
like a little kid
look.
made them.
What it is that she's just really upset. She doesn't know what to do. Nobody was there for him. And she's mad about it. And she doesn't want to fight with anyone about it, but she's mad, so... You get what I'm saying?
Target interrupted.
Hold on, that's her.
Interruptible cast. Target interrupted. Combat end. Interruptible cast.
Debuff debilitating charge.
Target interrupted.
Debuff thunderclap.
Combat end.
Debuff debilitating charge. Debuff debilitating charge.
Combat end. Aggro. Interruptible cast. Interruptible cast. Target interrupted. Interruptible cast. Target interrupted. Combat end.
Ah, that's what he was staring at.
Okay, that cracks me up so much. She'll go, I have a question, and I'm always like scared whenever she says that. Because I'm
Aggro.
like, oh
Debuff
no, it's
debilitating
gonna be
charge.
something that's gonna
Target
make me
interrupted.
Debuff
mad.
dazed.
And then
Well, we have
she'll
help.
be like, Derek has a little bit of money, and he doesn't really have a shirt to wear Friday. Should we go get a shirt for him?
Interrupted.
I'm like, it's your money. I'm thinking, it's your money. What do I care?
And it's mostly Derek's money. Yeah, get him a nice shirt.
Right, it's
Debuff
Derek's money, dude.
Debuff
Sure,
debilitating
he
charge.
can get one.
Debuff
I'm
debilitating
like,
charge.
yeah, I mean, he should.
Debuff thunderclaps.
So then she's like, I just wanted to chat
Debuff
with you.
thunderclap.
Okay.
Yeah, you should get him a nice
I said,
rhinestone shirt. I think he would look good in a rhinestone shirt.
Yeah, they're gonna come in back and get dressed, and we're gonna go before we go to the funeral home, and then I can get a tie while we're there.
Interruptible cast.
I didn't even think about a tie. You know what I mean? Like,
Combat end.
usually I buy you a sweater, so you don't wear a tie. You know, but maybe for this, you probably should have a tie on.
Yeah, some people say you're not supposed to wear a sweater under a tie.
Debuff debilitating charge.
No, not unless. So you're not supposed to wear a tie under a sweater unless the collar of the sweater scoops, but not a V-neck. But if it scoops enough to where you can see the tie,
Okay,
it's
that makes
okay,
sense.
but it's not really.
It's a faux pas, supposedly.
But if you wear a sweater vest, you can wear
Casting
a tie.
open portal.
None of this shit makes any sense.
You'll like this shirt because it's gonna be 70 Friday, and you're gonna stay cool because this shirt, the material, I love the material.
Well, I
It's not
disagree with
silky,
people.
Like you can't tell it's silky by looking at it, but
Just
it's silky soft.
Just because a shirt is long sleeve doesn't mean it's going to make you any hotter than a short sleeve shirt would.
You don't like short sleeve though, right?
It's the material of the cloth itself that'll decide whether it makes you hot or not. Most
you
of
don't
your
like short sleeve, right?
No. Most of your heat is coming out of your chest, not your forearms.
Or your head.
Yeah, right. But I mean, as far as your shirt is concerned, you need to be worried about your chest, not your forearms. Who cares if your forearms are covered? You don't have a lot of heat coming out of there.
Yeah, I wear a long sleeve to work all summer because it doesn't make me hotter.
No, it makes you no hotter than a short sleeve would.
Now my pants, depending on the pants I have on, it does. If I have thicker pants on, I'm hot as heck. So I don't know what the pants have to do with it. But anyway, she sent back a message. Sometimes Jill can be very, very blunt.
Yeah, well, she's a lot more like me than should be possible.
So when she shows you the message, she's like, I'm not saying you can't come, but this is a private memorial, and if you don't like this, then don't come.
Well, good.
Because the woman is like trying to fight with her.
Karen?
Yeah, Karen. She's a Karen. She was trying to fight with her.
Well, like
Why
she
are you trying
said,
to fight with her?
like she said though, we're just doing a Zandarsky family thing. So if you want your own thing, go do a Hillard family thing.
That's right. You can have your own. That's what she told her. You can have your own memorial.
We're just
This
doing...
is a private memorial.
This is for the Zandarsky family and whoever we decide to invite.
That's right. Because this is for Jordan and Juliana.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Yeah.
Because again, you know, even though Jamie's family is stepping up, the only one that was there for that kid was Marcy. And she tried.
She tried, yeah. I never got mad at her for failing there. The only reason I got mad at her is because I know she thought she could do better than me. That's the only thing
The reason why Marcy failed is because Jamie wasn't going to let her succeed.
Well,
And you know that, and I know that, and even though we try to not say things like that, Jamie would not let anybody.
It's the same reason I failed.
Yep, Jamie would not let anyone
Casting
do
open
that.
portal.
No one. Not even me. She let me do it with Jill, but she would not with Jeffrey. She would not.
Yep.
She wouldn't let you. She wouldn't let, no, it was a weird situation with Jamie and Jeffrey. She just, that kid, like, remember when she said, well, that's the one that loves me, and I'm like, that's the one that really doesn't.
Right. What do you think love is?
Right. It was the girls that really loved you, Jamie. But when that all happened, she wasn't letting anybody try to steer Jeffrey in the right way. She got protective, forgot that Jordan was the victim.
Yeah, no, she just... A lot of boy moms should never have had boys. A lot of kids should not be raised... A lot of boys should not be raised by their moms.
Debuff days.
Because their moms want them to be the bad boy they always wanted.
Well, not me. I wanted you guys to be the furthest thing from that.
That's why I said a lot of. It's not universal. But there's like whole boy mom groups where they all like low-key humble brag about how bad their kids are.
I know a lot of them. Robin's one of them.
Yeah.
To Anthony, and now he's an asshole.
Kim.
Yeah,
They just
thought it was cool. Wanted their sons to be cool.
they want their sons to be the bad boy. It's just not.
Yeah. Until you have to bury them. Or get them out of jail.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes. They're not thinking in the moment, though.
But I had a husband who was a buffer, too. He wouldn't have let me get like that. You know what I mean? Dad would have always intervened. He wouldn't have allowed me to get like that.
Yep. Well, that's why so statistically speaking, by far the safest and most life-inducing.
Why?
Because if you have one and you can give me a free summer so I can come back later and do it for free. Real quick,
Oh, that was nice.
So I'm gonna go after we get back from service with me.
Okay, remember now, I have to be at the hairdresser at 3:15.
Debuff atmospheric exposure.
So, when we get done, we have to take her home, or what are we doing? Okay.
She's gonna help me with the posters.
Oh, okay.
Take her, bring us back here, and
Combat end.
Okay, because I've got to go get my hair done. I'm on the phone with your dad.
hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hey there.
Here, we'll put you on speaker.
Seven loves me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They didn't have my oat milk or phone, so they gave me a free drink ticket.
Nice.
So I could come back later and get it.
Yeah, good deal.
Yeah. Did you hear what I said about James?
What in particular?
He should get just a big toe.
Oh.
Because he didn't want to sign the paper because he can't pay for it, and all he wanted was some of his ashes.
Explain to Adam what Karen did.
Oh, yeah. She made posters without being asked to make posters, and then it's just so much.
Yeah, well, like I told Grandma, I think you're just really upset, and so what you need is people to, not try to intrude, right? They need to just work with you and have a little more patience.
Yeah, and she's not doing that. This is what she just recently said to me that I haven't answered yet. She said, look, I'm not trying to piss you off or stress you out. And I told you I would bring it, but the one has a bunch of pictures of Jeff on, and I'm going through stressed out too, and I'm hurting too. That's why I made them. I was trying to help you and give you a little stress-free. Didn't realize me making another of him was wrong. Nobody asked you to do that.
Yeah, well, like I told Grandma.
I asked you if I needed you to do it. Recess call.
I can't talk to Adam intrusive.
Debugging casing webs.
Combat end.
And he's not Forever 21. I don't like it.
And like you said, Adam, this is a private memorial. They can have their own.
But she texted me this morning or yesterday about them. Monday. She texted me Monday, and she asked how to spell his middle name, and she said, sent me photos of it, and she said, I'm not done yet, I gotta get hot glue sticks. And I said, what's that for? And she said, the memorial, and sent me 2 photos of them done. And she said, they're not done yet, though. And I said, and I didn't answer. And
Hello.
yeah, it's huge, like ginormous. And she said, is there anything anyone should bring and any special thing to where should everyone bring balloons? I said, no, nothing like that, just yourselves. Everything is handled, thank you.
Bring
and she
flowers.
said, no, what is going on?
Bring.
And then she said, I'm just confused.
Well, she needs to know that you are too, and so you're just not feeling all that, and this is our memorial for
this
you.
This is what I said to her. It's her saying I'm confused. It's a memorial. You can write a speech if you want, but there's food and people get up and say something, then it's over. I'm trying to handle everything, and I have a lot of help. I really appreciate you making those, but we already have posters made, and we aren't doing balloons, but you're welcome to bring flowers. I'm sorry if this comes off wrong. I'm just very stressed and too young to even be doing this.
Yep,
and she
exactly.
said, yes, you are, and so is he. And that makes you a strong woman. I know it's stressful. I'm sorry you have to even go through this. I already bought and made the posters, so I'm bringing them. When I come, was giving them to you when it was over. You are demanding that you're bringing them now?
Yeah. If you tell her if she brings them, then she's not welcome.
I'm throwing them in the trash.
Tell her that.
She said, we can use the one poster, but I don't like the idea of Forever 21. We still celebrate the dead's birthday. My mom isn't 41, she's 46. And Jeff still ages and still has a birthday, but the one sign is okay. We can just have people sign their names, and Bree said she'll take it home. She said, that's the one that was for signing, is the Forever 21. And she can have it, and it's also has his name hanging from it. And I said, I'm sorry, but he's not Forever 21. I just don't like that. And she said, just because it says Forever 21 does not mean we can't celebrate his life on his birthdays. It means that he will forever be 21. No, he won't. And you realize this is very hard for me. I took care of him half of his childhood.
No.
And I am not my brother or nothing
No.
like him. But wow, he was my nephew. I don't see what the big deal is.
No.
I made it with love and a celebration of life for him. I don't understand what you think the big problem is.
How is it half his childhood? He came to us when he was 7.
Yeah.
He didn't even have a childhood yet.
Yeah.
She said,
I think so. Hold on. I think that she is trying to help, to her credit. But now that she demanded she's bringing the posters, she needs to know that's not cool. That's not cool. This is not. This memorial is not for her. It's not her memorial. If she wants to hold her own memorial, then she can hold her own memorial. This memorial.
She can just give the poster to Bree.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Don't bring. Tell her not to. Demanding that she's bringing the poster was just completely wrong. That was completely wrong.
Yeah, because she's like telling you what she's gonna do.
I was trying to defend her.
You're an invited guest. You're not.
You know me, I try to see the best in people, and I'm trying my best to defend her, but demanding that you're bringing the poster? This memorial is not for you. The memorial is not for you. It's for Jilliana and Jordan. That's it. It's the only people we're holding this memorial for. I mean, it's for Jeffrey, obviously.
Right,
but it's for you guys.
She said, when someone passes, they have to get together to celebrate the life of that person. And yes, it's also a memorial, but we're also supposed to celebrate his life. Fine, I won't have it. I will cut it off just for you. And I said, I'm sorry, and no, he's not Forever 21. Please don't say that at all. And no one asked you to make those, so please don't make me feel like a rude person for saying I don't like them.
Target interrupted.
She said, still don't understand why they can't sign
Shadow
it.
word.
You sign the paper when you go to a
Tangle
funeral.
of Margaret Price.
You was treating me like I was James, and I made them because I wanted to help with it. I made them out of love, didn't think I had to ask to bring them. And I wasn't making you feel rude. You was kind of harsh about it, honestly. No, I wasn't at all. And I said, no,
Look.
I'm not being harsh. This is so much for me, and you were causing more stress. She said, wow, I thought I was doing something good by making him a poster.
Oh,
and I
God.
said, you don't have to come. It's a private memorial. You can have your own funeral if that's what you want. I don't need this stress. And she said, are you really serious right now? You don't want me to come? I said, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just don't want the stress. I'm going through too much right now, and you and these dang posters are not helping. I said I had everything handled. I do appreciate that. But I don't want them there. That's like bringing decorations to a birthday party. We have it covered, so please, you can show up or you can have your own. I'm done with the stress. And she said, look, I wasn't trying to make you mad or stress you out, but I told you I would bring it, and that was a bunch of pictures of Jeff, the first thing I read.
Where does she get all these pictures of Jeffrey?
Who knows?
Are they?
I think Bree sent her some.
Oh. Well, the simple fact is, this memorial is for you and Jordan, so if they don't like it, don't come. Like you said. If you don't like it, don't come. If they don't like how you're acting, don't come.
Like it, don't come, Juliana. This is a private.
I think.
Your family is
Interruptible cast. Target
I
interrupted.
think you're being a little irrational in how upset you are with what people are doing, but this is a lot for a 19-year-old to go through.
Well, the problem is, Adam, she's picking
Above shadow word.
Can you
Yeah.
hear that?
Yeah, why wouldn't you just back off?
Interruptible cast.
Why wouldn't you just be like, okay.
Why are you picking a fight with a 19-year-old?
Right,
She's
exactly.
trying to run her brother's funeral.
Exactly. Like,
Combat in.
you want to act like you were there, but look what you're doing right now.
Well, when you said you're treating me like James, you're acting like him.
Right. I mean, are you really that different from James?
Right.
Your mom didn't seem to think she was all that different than James.
No, she didn't. That's why she didn't want us going over there.
She didn't like her. She liked her less than she liked James.
Yeah. She liked her less than she liked James's mom.
But we don't like her at all.
What's her name? I forget.
What was her name?
Wow, Wendy?
No, that's your mom's.
Bonnie? Where's Bonnie?
No.
Yeah, she wants to call me too, but
No.
I'm telling you, it's Wendy. That's your phone.
Are they both Wendy?
Say moms.
Are they?
Same name. I'm telling you.
I don't think. You might be right. I don't remember it all. I don't. Now I'm confused. Is that even your mom's name? No, yeah, her name is Wendy, for
What's
sure.
Jamie's
Jamie's mom's name is Wendy, for sure. Wendy Metcalf. I don't know. Don't really care.
I know. What is he crying about?
Because we're talking about your mom.
Oh.
No, he wants pets or something. What? I gave you some. I gave you some. Well, you know, I would like to see you have a little more patience for people, but I'm not. They need to understand that however upset you get, that's what it is.
I can't have patience for people like this.
That's what it is.
Because
I
you
think
know
that
they have bad intentions. That's what it is, Joe. You can see that.
they have selfish
not-
intentions.
Huh?
They have selfish intentions.
Selfish intentions. That's good, Adam. That was a better way to put it. Yeah, they're like, hey, it's about. I want to make it about me.
Combatant.
Like you said, they should be working on their speech if they want to help. Bring some flowers and give a speech. What, Papa? What? What?
I don't like all the morbid stuff. I hate it, but I always have. Like,
I don't understand.
In memory, you know, in the fly high, the.
I don't understand why they would fight you on this. That just doesn't make any sense. I would be like, I understand that you're very upset, and so I'm gonna back off.
I'd be embarrassed that I caused this kind of angst.
Combatant.
Because I took it upon myself to do something I wasn't asked to do.
Above flame shot.
You know, Jesse acted a lot like this a lot worse though, when Melissa died, and all I did was be like, hey, you know, people are just trying to help. And then I backed off.
Combatant.
I don't know if she's trying to help.
I gotta go get dressed.
Aggro. Combatant.
She had to go get dressed.
People are just stupid. They are trying to help, they're just stupid and selfish, that's all.
Yeah, but why did she want to pick a fight with her?
I know.
Combatant.
Because they love the drama.
Aggro.
Like,
Above flame shot.
You should have just said, okay, Jill, no problem. I'm sorry. And that would have been the end of it. She didn't have to pick a fight with her. Why are you picking a fight with her right now?
Right. Over something stupid like a poster. You went out of your way to make this stupid poster.
And you did, maybe. Maybe you thought you were doing something nice. But you should have checked with her first.
Right.
Gina, Marcy, Tatum, Bubba have all called Jill and asked her what she would like them to do, or is this okay? Every single one of them. Is it okay if we do it this way? Is it okay if we have this? Is it okay? And they're all checking with Jill. And I'm going to tell you something. Jilliana is good at this organizing thing, just like her mom. But Jilliana wants in her heart to be the one who does this, because this is her tribute to her brother, and that's what we should be calling it, a tribute. This is her tribute to her brother. She hasn't even asked for my help, Adam.
You said it right there. There you said it. That's why she don't want anybody's help. That's... Yep.
Right. This is her tribute to her brother.
Was she getting mad at me trying to defend Karen?
I don't think she was getting mad. I think she always feels like we're yelling at her when we tell her things like that. Not yelling at her,
well,
but reprimanding.
It's hard to always do the right thing. I'll agree with that. It's really hard to always do the right thing.
We just want her to calm down, because this anger that she's getting is scaring me.
Right.
I don't like seeing her in pain. I don't like seeing her upset, neither do you.
Why would this fucking idiot be?
You know? But this is how I'm going to look at it. This is Jilliana's tribute to Jeffrey. Leave her alone and let her do it. It's just like her getting an apartment. She wanted to do that on her own. You know, fill out the paperwork, do all that stuff herself. And when she got stuck, she asked for my help. You know, like, she's like that. She can do it. You know? She can do it on her own. But...
Casting hulking crush.
Yeah, they don't understand that. Adam, if Jilliana wanted the help, she would have asked me first. Right?
Yep.
She didn't.
Casting hulking
Target
crush.
interrupted. Aggro.
But she
Combat in.
wants to do this on her own.
Aggro.
Lana eating. Debuff hex.
So the funeral?
Combat in.
Oh, today?
I don't know why tab
You
screws
take it
you
off
over
when
like
you go
that.
in.
Interruptible cast.
Yeah,
Interruptible cast.
it's a lot. Poor kid. She'll be alright. She'll be alright, Adam. She's got us.
Yep.
She did, like, you know, and that's what people gotta realize. She did the GoFundMe. She did the obituary. She made a list of stuff we need for
Interruptible
Sam's
cast.
Club
Target
tomorrow and
interrupted.
has it all in her app. You know, she,
Casting hulking crush.
you know, she's taking care of everything. She's fine. But she just wants to sleep. That's the other thing. She just wants to sleep.
She just wants what? I can't hear you. I can't hear you
She
at all.
just wants it over with. It's
Yeah,
too much.
I
She
know.
wants to go back to her
Casting
life.
hulking crush.
It is too much.
It's too much, she said. It's just too much. She can't breathe. Well, if nothing else, she'll get close to Jamie's family, and that'll be nice. You know. And then once she changes her name, her family is the Zandarskis and the Metcalfs. Those are her family. Because Jeffrey's gone, so that's the only thing that was tying her to the Hillards. Right?
Say it again.
When she changes her name, her family, so you know you have the two families, your mom's family, your dad's family.
Yep.
Hers will be the Metcalfs and the Zandarskis. Jeffrey was the only thing still tying her to the Hillards.
Yep.
Because Bria's gonna move on. You know, that was a young relationship. She's got a little baby coming. She'll move on. So even Violet won't tie her to them because they won't be in her life. They haven't been yet. So, you know, unless she gets rich, then they'll be back. If there's a lawsuit and Violet gets a lot of money, they'll be back.
Who will?
The Hillards.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. But it'll die off. We just gotta let her get back to her normal life. She's kind of cleaning the derrick today, and I'm glad about that. So, you know. All right. Well, I'm gonna get off here so we can get going. You're meeting us there at 1.
Yep.
A little bit before 1, son.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So I'm gonna get coloring books and crayons so that I can sit at that table with the with Violet. Because I don't think I should go somewhere with her. She doesn't even know me. I want her to be in a store and her start crying and people think I kidnapped her.
Debuff Mel Fisher.
So we'll just take some crayons and a coloring book and we'll color. I wonder if she eats crayons. Is she that little that she would eat crayons?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think out loud. I'm just thinking out loud. Hey, by the way, I accidentally took a book. When I was cleaning your stuff up, I brought a book here with the other stuff that I cleaned out because you said you wanted to get rid of everything. It's not actually a book, it's a notebook. And I didn't look in it. Juliana told me not to. And I think you might want to take that back.
Why?
Jill knows what it is. It was the planning book that you and Jamie made.
Oh.
I don't really want it.
What
And every
were-
time I open this drawer, there it is.
What were we planning?
La 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 la, stuff your mom doesn't want to know about.
What?
Provocative.
That's weird.
I'll show it to you when I see you.
I don't know what we would have been planning. It's provocative.
Not planning, but writing things down.
That's weird.
A husband and a wife, you know.
I'll look at
Not
it.
a bad thing, but it's not something I'm gonna look at.
I'll look at it.
Like, okay, I hope nobody picks that up. It's just like mine and Dad's video. Somewhere out there, I hope somebody takes over it.
If update.
Aggro.
Hi, Milo. Alright, son. I'm
Above
gonna
plane
get
shot.
these kids moving or we're gonna run out of time.
Combat hint.
If update.
And just a tie, right? That's all you need.
Yeah, just something that goes with the outfit and looks nice. Something simple.
Okay. Hey, do I have to be nervous about her bringing all
Give up
these
smoke
people
bomb.
here? Like
Casting
Amber
whirlwind.
and Bree and...
You never know. Too late now.
Casting hulking crush.
Well, Amber's
Target
been here
interrupted.
before. When the kids were kids. Spent the night here.
Combat hint.
But I, you know, like when she wanted Chase to come here, I said no.
Aggro.
Chase is Leanne's son?
Yeah.
He's fine.
Aggro.
What is your problem with Chase?
No, I didn't want him spending the night.
Oh. Kid's
No.
probably gay, if anything. Oh.
That's Jay.
Well, there
Give
was
up or
kinda
grab.
gay.
They're both like that?
Yeah, a little bit. I think Chase had a crush on Jeffrey.
Oh, okay. Because Jay has spent the night here. When Juliana was, you know, still in school, when she lived here. Because we thought it was weird that a boy was spending the night with her. But Jamie was okay with it. There were girls here, too.
I checked on him. When he would stay there, I would check on him a lot. Nothing was going on.
No, he seemed like the nicest kid. Of all the kids I ever met other than Patience, he was the nicest. He was just a nice kid. That's the one that's diabetic, right, Jay?
Yeah. No, I thought no. Yeah, Jay. Yeah.
Combat hint.
Yeah.
Aggro.
Alright, how are we getting Jordan down here?
They're bringing her Thursday.
Who's bringing her?
Combat hint.
The place. They didn't want to send her in an Uber. So they're going to bring her.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so she's spending the night?
Yep.
Aggro.
Jill says she's staying here. That's gonna be on Jill. You know. I'm fine with it, but...
Combat hint. Aggro.
So... Okay, are you going early to the memorial?
Aggro.
Like earlier? Like I'm assuming Jill's gonna go
Combat
pretty
hint.
early. Are you? Because Aunt Teresa wants to go, but she needs a ride.
Probably.
You're going early? I'll just have Dad go get her and I'll drive to the memorial by myself, because...
What time does it start?
What?
What time does it start?
It starts at noon. but the actual tribute is until 1. But we're gonna eat and then do the tribute. So, like we did with Jamie's. But I didn't know if you were going early, if you wanted to pick Aunt Teresa up, or if I'll just. I don't know what time I'm going. I might just pick her up.
What?
I don't want to go with Dad because he's going to want to leave, and I don't want to leave. That looks good with those jeans. Holy crap, you're like skinny mini. I had to iron her blouse, and I'm like, it's like ironing doll clothes. It was so little. I haven't ironed something that little in a really long time. It's like I'm ironing doll clothes.
I was trying to defend her until she said, I'm bringing the poster, whether you like it or not.
You're not mad at Adam, are you? No, she's not. Because he was trying to calm you down. No, she's not. She just had to get ready.
No, I was just saying. I was just recounting. I was trying to defend the lady until she said she was bringing the frickin' thing, and whether we liked it or not.
Yeah.
I'll rip the thing up right in front of you.
You're trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, because that's who you are. And then she's like, I'm bringing it whether you like it or not. When you aren't nobody. Who do you think you are?
You don't want to make me mad because I'm worse than Jill.
Oh my God, yes, that's where Jill gets it from. You.
I will be mean to you. I will be very mean to you if you make me mad.
She is like you, I swear, Adam.
I know.
There's so many things about her. I'm like she'll be like, hey, Grandma, look at this. And this
Buff angle of vibrant slides.
next thing I know, she
Buff
walks
plane
away
shot.
from it and it's still sitting here. And I'm like, but she was all excited about that, but now it's sitting here. And then I'll have to take it to her, because it'll still be sitting there.
Lot of picking.
And I'll be like, oh my God, this is so much like Adam. Hey, you gotta
Lot
go
of
and
10.
put the seat up.
Lot
Put
of
the
40.
baby seat in the car. It's gonna be like 50-some degrees. He loves this coat. Did you saw it, right?
Yeah.
It's cute in it. It's exactly like mine. It's the same coat. Same coat. Except mine has a black hood. But we found out they have buttons, so we can switch them out. The hoods. I'm flattered by that. I hated it when Aunt Pam did that, by the way.
What? Got the same clothes as you?
Yeah, bought the same clothes as me.
Lot of eating.
But I'm flattered by it from Jill. Alright, well, I'm gonna let you go. I'll see you at the thing.
Casting devastate.
Oh shit, I gotta send an obituary over. Crap. I'm gonna do that right now.
Casting shield wall.
Alright, Adam, I'm gonna have to get off here because I gotta send this obituary over to the...
Casting devastation. Debuff Legion strike.
Alright.
Alright, I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
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 Combat end. Combat end. Aggro. Aggro.
Debuff days.
Aggro. Combat end. Aggro. Combat end. Aggro.
Debuff days.
Are you Jimmy Ray?
Combat end.
Who wants to know? Sorry if anybody showed up in here. I got some stuff going on.
My father's shield, isn't it? How did it break? I still have nightmares about that time. After all I've seen, I still dream about this place.
And I don't know how. I don't have a second monitor. I have to bring it up on my phone, and I don't know how to actually like be the administrator. So, oh, what the hell? So, that's the best I got. What the heck?
Boy has all the fragments of the shield. We can be as you have guessed. That is your father's shield. Frozen in the fragment.
I don't listen. I should read these. I told myself I was gonna start reading these.
Leave it stuffy, is it? It was nearly 30 years ago, at the height of the Second War. The Battle of Black Rock Mountain.
Cool. These tactics are shit, guys. What is this? You're all barbarians.
Your father, what smiles you have with your father, our leader, our brother. The ralliant seemed invincible. His shield, his resolve, never wavered.
Looks just like Anime.
His light failed. No, it didn't fail. It turned into something else. Lothar's death broke something deep within Tamari. Something like never really healed.
Is this a retcon? It doesn't feel like it.
What do you want? I had no idea. I didn't realize what my father went through. He could take off, I think I'd like to fix this shield.
Perhaps the shield can be restored.
It is an excellent idea. If I repair the shield, maybe it can remind my father
Look,
of the kind
there's nothing wrong with destroying the enemies of the light.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Because the light is the life of the world. The enemies of light are the enemies of the life. See, like That's not Silvermoon. That's not Silvermoon. That's gotta be Silvermoon down here. Eastern Plaguelands. Is that Lordaeron?
Please, join me at the forge. I'll need your help with the shield. Are you a seeker of light or darker paths? The past will haunt you. We can fix our mistakes. I'll pull Corellian away from his duties. Not an easy feat by any means. It will give Eritol time to finish reforging his father's shield. He could use your assistance. We're done. Let's do this. I'll hammer, you control the heat. Add some worm dust to make it more powerful. It's too hot. Pour some water on the shield to cool it. I need another steel ingot. Add a phoenix feather to increase the heat.
Computer's not powerful enough for all this bull crap.
My son, Eritol, I was hoping to, that we could, Father. I know you'd never willingly hurt me, but in that moment, you lost control. Could you ever forgive me? I think
Why would they turn Terralion into an abusive father? What's wrong with you people?
I know what happened. The guilt, the rage.
If you were in my position, you too would have stolen the breath's milk. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not a perfect guy either. Can't there just be a hero?
How did you take it up again?
Can't there just be good guys? There's gotta be just at least one good guy. Is there not one? No, not even one?
I can't. That part of me died with Lothar. But not all of you. Don't give up hope, Father. My son, some things can't ever be redeemed.
Yes, they can. They don't know that the light is Jesus. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. If only they knew.
Look, if it, he said, some things can't ever be redeemed, and refused it. That I must return to the Sunwell. The Vanguard needs my counsel.
That guy sounds familiar.
We wanted to show you the place for some time. Glad to finally get the chance. Where is this place? It doesn't appear to be in Azeroth. Katar introduced us. It's in some wizardy, hocus pocus, dimensional wonder thing. Hot food, cold drink, magical access. Champion, could you get us the first round? Put it on my tab.
Take a look around. Horde, Alliance, this place is a refuge for those who've had enough of war.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid under pressure. I'm really stupid under pressure. This is a tough one. I'm stupid. I'm really stupid under pressure. Sorry, guys. That's like that the first time I have sex with a girl, too. I'm really bad. I'm really stupid under pressure. That's gonna need two anyway. Nope. Does this just go on forever? How many of these are there? Do these just go on forever? I think they just go on forever. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
find items. Shorelaron.
Shorelaron. Okay. Buy everyone around, huh? Well, I tried talking to the bartender.
How are you?
Oh.
Have a good one. So I said, if that's my griffin, who's sitting on the egg? You do. Naruto, what are you going to do with Terralian's shield? Well, I've been giving it some thought. I'd like to hang it on the wall here, as a reminder. We can all break, but we can put ourselves back together and emerge stronger for it. Bah! Terrible idea! Worst I've ever heard. To have a fine piece of equipment like that, well made, well repaired, languish on the wall until it rusts. Oh, that's shameful. He has a point, lad. A good shield like that yearns to protect a soldier, so they can protect others. But it's not my shield.
Your father refused the legacy. It's yours if you want it.
It does feel right.
Yeah, it suits you. It looks like it's made for you, dude. Nah, it doesn't really. Doesn't really go with that outfit.
War as well as peace.
You should make the
Maybe I can help to demonstrate that service
silver black.
that Desco has. This reforged shield can be a reminder to me as I protect Azeroth. Thank you, all of you. I won't let you down. What do you want? Yeah. We must protect those needed. Thank you for helping me, champion. I think that our presence has been missed in Silvermoon. We should return.
The Sons of Lothar will stay here for a bit. The Arcantina needs our protection. Or at least I need another round.
Yeah, da, 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 da. You would have stolen the breast milk too if you were in my position. In my position. I wasn't gonna do this now, man.
Aggro.
Shadow Bolt.
Combatant.
If you were in my position, you too would have stolen the breast milk. this? Hellfire Citadel. I forget. Been a long time. Been a long, lonely, 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 lonely time. Let's go, boys. Come on, we're trying to farm here. Let's go, boys.
Aggro. Aggro.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Give up demoralizing shout.
Interruptible cast.
For the Horde.
Combat end. Interruptible cast. Combat end.
Oh, did that backwards.
Interruptible cast.
Give up demoralizing shout. Casting Shadow Bolt.
In a while. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's been a long time since I've done this. Been a long, lonely, 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 lonely time.
Mono 97.
Aggro. Combat end.
Mono 97. Oh!
Combat end. Aggro. Combat end.
Many challenges. Pity they were all in vain. Soon your people will kneel to my lord. The end of you.
Combat end. Combat end.
You okay, Papa?
Combat end.
Cool.
You old bastard. I gotta say, it felt good to fight alongside you again. Reminds you of old times, doesn't it? Old times and far off places. Yeah, well, beyond the dark portal. Aye. I'm surprised you're here to tell the tale, if I'm being honest. I beg your pardon. Wasn't it you who first volunteered to scout the dark portal? Well, wasn't it you whose flying time came within seconds of being ended by the zoo? Oh, aye. And you know your pipe was from that. And how many times while we were stranded in Outland did you do something to give me more white hair? All right, I'm a daredevil, but that's not what I meant. We're getting up there tonight. How old are you now? A lord never tells. Not keen on talking about it either, but looking back on everything, our time in Outland is a lot to be proud of. And friends made to be thankful for. I'll drink to that. Are you buying? Didn't you just say you owed me a pint or two? Oh, right. Suppose I did say that.
Alright, we'll do the other one later. Ooh, see, I don't see it. This is Lordaeron, then Silvermoon's got to be up here. Not these mountains. What? This is too little land, too many mountains, I think. The hell is that? Swamp of Sorrows? Maybe I just didn't realize how mountainous this place was.
I've received reports from the Sunwell that Bowl's plan has worked. The defenders hold back the Void Storm another day.
Alright, let's get it out of the way.
We can't defend against both the Void Storm and the aggressor. Alderaan has joined your Haranir friends to aid in ending the threat. They await you in Fairbreeze. Baladash, Malanore. Aliel Shalom. We need to put a stop to these fights. Agreed. This city's a powder keg ready to go. The beauty of Everson.
Sure. Valera Sanguinar. I remember her, I think. I don't know from what. She looks familiar anyway. Let's find some entertainment. We only got 20 minutes left. Yeah, we'll just check our notifications. Do, 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 do. What are you doing, little man? What are you doing? People really do want to rid themselves of metaphysics.
Combat aggro. Aggro. Combatant. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro, aggro. Combatant. Aggro. Aggro. Combatant.
Casting Bramble Blade.
Aggro.
Debuff Bramble Blade.
Interruptible cast. Aggro.
Debuff Bramble Blade. Debuff Bramble Blade.
Interruptible cast. Target interrupted. Aggro. Target interrupted. Aggro.
Casting
Target
Blooming
interrupted.
Pile.
Aggro. Aggro. Aggro.
Debuff Light Spores.
Aggro.
Debuff Bramble Blade. Debuff Light Spores.
Interruptible cast. Target interrupted. Aggro. Aggro.
Debuff Light Spores. Debuff Light Spores. Casting Bramble Blade. Debuff Bramble Blade. Debuff Light Spores. Debuff Light Spores. Casting Bramble Blade.
Combat end.
Debuff light spores. Debuff
Combat
light
end.
spores. Debuff light spores. Debuff light spores.
Aggro. Aggro.
Debuff light spores.
Aggro.
Debuff light spores. Debuff bramble blade. Debuff bramble blade. Debuff bramble blade. Debuff
Aggro.
light spores. Debuff light spores.
Aggro.
Casting
Target
bramble
interrupted.
blade.
Aggro.
Debuff bramble blade.
Combat end. Aggro.
My loyalties are my own.
Debuff light spores. Debuff light spores.
Aggro.
I'll take that.
Interruptible cast. Aggro. Aggro. Combat end.
Now strike. We weren't even fighting them. What are you doing? Don't strike.
Your life is mine. Your face is my flesh.
Combat end. Combat end.
Dreamweaver. I believe we can get to
Aggro.
Casting wild root weave. Debuff bramble blade. Debuff wild root weave. Casting light blue salvo. Casting light blue salvo.
Aggro. Combat end.